Sylvan Hills. Welcome to Mission Time again. It is Friday. Oh my goodness, it's Friday already. Alright, so here's your joke of the day. Our last dad joke until you see me in real life or watch any other videos I put online ever. I don't trust atoms. Atoms. A-T-O-M-S. Atoms. I don't trust atoms. They make up everything. Get it? Because, like, an atom is a small unit that makes up elements that create the world. Okay, yeah, you got it. So, don't trust atoms. Alright, whatever. So for last time today in Mission Time, I've enjoyed being with you guys this week, and I appreciate you listening. You made it to Friday. If you've watched this video on Friday, you're my hero. So for Friday, I would like to, since I have a chance to speak to high school students, I feel like I have an obligation to give you this talk about adulting and what that next step looks like and how to do it well and transitioning and all that craziness. So whether you are a senior, and first of all, if you're a senior, I'm really sorry about how the last like 4 months have gone. That really sucks. So whether you are a senior that's kind of had this really strange transition into whatever's next, more weird than most people, or if you're you're a freshman, you're just starting high school, whatever's going on, wherever you are in between that, I think that this really quick little blurb I have to say is important. And so the first thing that I want to do it's kind of a statistic. It's kind of a thing we've been using for the past few years, but it's still true. And I would say my numbers are not perfect, but it's getting a little bit worse than this. So if you imagine, hold up, 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dirty fingers. If you imagine 4 people, and we will say that these are, just for the sake we're at Sylvan Hills, we'll say that these 4 students have all gone to Sylvan Hills, or they're watching these videos, they've been at camp before, or they're Christian kids, whatever. 4 Christian students, people that are, maybe they grew up in the church some, or they went to youth group, whatever. 4 people that have sort of been involved in church a little bit up to this point. When these people turn 18, when they leave, maybe you are 17 or whatever, but you know the point. When they transition away from whatever home life they've had, whether that's good or bad, when they go off into, whether they go to college, whether they go get a job, whatever, 3 out of those 4, 3 out of 4 will stop being involved in the church. For at least a year. Most of the time it's 3 years, 3 or 4 years. We'll just stop being a part of the church at all for an extended period of time. So not like they just don't wake up on Sunday, don't feel like it, but like kind of disconnect in a big way from anything that has to do with the church. 3 out of 4. So one student will whether they find a Christian club or they find a church that they like, or a community that they really can invest in, will continue to be involved in the church in some way. But there will be 3 that kind of take an extended break after they turn 18. Of those 3, 2 of them will not come back to the church at any point. And 1 of them will return when they're a little bit older. And so when they get into like their 30s and they have kids. So this is crazy. So think of that. A lot of the people you're sitting next to right now, and I want to applaud you for making faith a part of your life now, whatever it is. Even if you have those weird questions your youth minister is afraid to answer, I'm proud of you for choosing to follow Jesus in this moment. But if you want to do this when you're an adult, the odds are not in your favor. And what I hope people are starting to tell you as you become an adult and as you grow into this is that adulting is hard, is that transitioning into being who you want to be and who God has made you to be is a difficult transition. That's not easy. It doesn't just come to you. So far, I know some of you, I want to have a caveat at the beginning here, or wherever I am in this video. I know that some of you have had way harder lives than I have, and I am not going in any way, shape, or form to make you feel worse about that. I want you to know that I am crazy proud of you for what you have overcome, and I want to challenge you to keep being an overcomer, to keep going and being the people that you were made to be. So when I say all that, know that that's going on. I don't think everybody's life is easy. I know it's not. But as I'm saying this, if you want to continue to follow Jesus as you grow into an adult, you will have to make a conscious decision to do that. You're not going to have friends around you that are going to be pushing you. You're not going to have things that are easy. It's not going to automatically be something that keeps happening. You are perfectly allowed to leave the church and break my heart. But I want to challenge you to go into a direction where you say to Jesus, I want to follow you for the rest of my life. I want to be a student of you. And even if that is hard for me in this moment, I'm going to keep going and know that there are going to be days where it's easier. So I just want you to hear that from me and from other people in your lives as you're growing up. One of the best ways you can do this, wherever you are, is by choosing community. Right now, most of us, as we're experiencing COVID-19, have learned how much we miss being together. I mean, the whole fact that we have to do virtual camp this year, and the fact that sucks, it's not as cool as being in person, reminds us that we really need each other, really need to be together, really need to be holding on to each other and going on this journey together and studying Jesus and being where he is together. So if you're going to go to college, if you're going to go to LHU, find me on Facebook in this exact moment and harass me until I text you back. If you are going to a different college, if you're just going to go and you want to get a normal, go into a trade school, which is awesome. Go make a lot more money than I will ever make. That's awesome. If you're going into whatever's going to happen, I would encourage you to for yourself, take some time to figure out who Jesus is to you. And in this process, which I'm encouraging you to do, find people that are going to challenge you to keep going. Find a community that loves you deeply, that's willing to listen to you, that's willing to hear what you have to say, and listen to your questions, and remind you that this is worth it, that it's worth holding on to and worth belonging to, that Jesus loves you more than life itself, and wants to redeem this time with you. So that's all I want to say. I just want to encourage you guys with that, to press into a community wherever you are in life. If you just come to Sylvan Hills and you don't have a youth group, I would encourage you to try and find one. I know it's weird, and I want to say I know that there are a lot of you whose parents are not about faith, and I applaud you for trying to make it your own anyway. But yeah, as you guys are growing up, it doesn't get easier. There's going to be decisions you have to make. I would encourage you to be the kind of people that say, Jesus, I know this is going to cost me something, but I love you. And you're worth it, and you're worth me going through this awkward moment of meeting these weird old people, so that I can know who you are and belong to you forever. And you're worth that to me. So I love you guys. I hate that I don't get to see you. Maybe we will see some of you at the thing. But if not, know that I'm praying for you. Know that that we love you deeply. That you are $1,000,000. I will hopefully see you guys soon. Good luck out there.